Salute. Let's go. Let's get started tonight. Let's get started. This is Lawrence Seattle. This is When Spirituality and the Game Combined. You got the Deacon class. Tonight I am live because you guys have went crazy on my live, on my stream about this whole situation with women, do black women treat black men as kings, or do they treat them as slaves? Let's keep it a buck today. I'm going to you invited to come up. Sound check. Good. Do black women treat black men as slaves? Now this is based off of what was on my Instagram page, and everybody had a fit. Everybody was in their feelings. Some women told me off. Some women missed the point. Some men say, I don't know. But the reality of it is, you can hear me good. The reality of it is, this keep it a whole buck right here. Let me see if I can get this. Let me get this. Let's get this what it all came down to. It came down to this one post, one simple post, and everybody got into their feelings about it. This is what she said.
Sorry, I'm not talking about you. But I've heard this personally, they don't cater to their men. They give them attitude and they be standing up to their men, and they act like men. So, yeah, they're gonna go to the other woman.
So a lot of women had an issue with this Latino woman said about black women. So a lot of black women inside of my post got into their feelings, got their panties in a bunch, and a lot of guys, if you look at how the guys responding, they were saying, yeah, black women do be doing that. We need to have a conversation about it. Let me step back a little bit. Let me get back. We need to have a conversation about it because we're missing each other in the wind or in the water. What has happened in our community is that a lot of women do not hear what black men really want and what they really desire. It's one thing to feed me, but it's another thing to give me exactly what I want. Let me say that again. It's one thing to give me something, and it's another thing to give me something that I really want. And what has happened is a lot of times in the community, and black people, between blacks and whites, between the black women and black men, they don't hear us. They don't hear us at all. Salute to everybody in the chat room. What's going on? Do black women treat black men as kings, or do they treat them as slaves? And this is the thing. This is the thing. How many times have you heard women say, well, I just give him I just give him this? Do you really know what that man wants? Do you know what that man really needs? Well, women do have a voice. You should have a tiptoe around conversation. You should be able to speak your mind. Yeah. I'm glad you said that. See, this the thing. Yes, women do have a voice. It's not about that's not about the voice. It's not about a woman having a voice. The conversation or the gist I want to get at, a lot of women do not know how to treat black men. They either treat them as son husbands, they treat them as second class citizens. They do not know how to treat black men. If you were to look at my post, you will see the amount of men that agreed. Some of them didn't even say nothing in the post. They just liked it because they knew how black women treat them. And we can trace a lot of that back to black mothers. We don't want to have that conversation. Black men in this Western world are not revered. They're not honored. Now, y'all welcome to come up. If you disagree, you think I'm telling a lie, you're welcome to come up and let's talk. I'm gonna tell you the rules. If you get out of line, I don't care who it is, I'm dropping you off. So I got rules of engagement up here. But the reality of it is, a lot of black women do not know how to treat black men. If you think I'm lying, check my posts. Look at the women when black women cannot stand for a black man to critique them or even criticize them for saying something. Yeah, right. I was going to say that my mom never talked crazy, mean, like disrespectful. Right. I know your mom. She's been always the same since we were little. But this is the thing. A lot of black mothers have not taught their daughters to be hard and their sons to be soft. So let's keep it 100. Let's keep it a buck. So let's just really talk about this. A lot of black men, if they don't want to say it, they're in relationships and they're unhappy and they're treated like second-class citizens. It sounds like I'm repeating myself because I got people jumping in and out and they scared. You welcome to come up. I'm sending the thing. You can come up. And I always did you. And when I put something in my post about this, no woman addressed how black women treat black men. They gave me excuses about, well, we go through stuff. What happened in the 60s. We went through this. Nobody's here for us. They gave me everything but admit that, yeah, I know some of, or the famous line, I don't know none of those women who does that. And I'm like, I call that, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I do not believe that you don't know, that you have not seen a black woman, a black mother, a black auntie, a black sister who said some things about a black man that was disparaging, that was shameful, that was just disrespectful. Don't tell me that's not true. So many men do not have a voice to say it. I'm just talking about it. If you want to come up, ladies, you want to say you want to disagree with what I'm saying, you're welcome to come up. Be respectful. If you disrespectful and you overtalk me, you will be pushed off. Plain and simple. But let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 1,000%. And this is the thing black women gonna say, or we're gonna say women, because it's gonna trigger a lot of people. A lot of that has to do with influence by media. Yes, that's true. Yes, a lot of have to do by the influence, but I'm gonna tell you what it comes down to. Every woman and every man has a choice of their actions. I have a choice how I treat a woman. I can't blame the media. I can't blame Young Jeezy. I can't blame Drake. I can't blame nobody. I can't blame Sexy Red. I can't blame the preacher. Can't blame the prophet. I gotta take, this is the thing. Nobody wants to take accountability for their actions on what they do. So it's easy to say, well, back in the 60s with the feminist movement and the men were taken out of the family, and black girls didn't know how to do this, and black boys. Right now, there's no excuse for nobody. We are past the information age. We're in the age where people can get information, and if you can't get the information, go get some therapy. So no more excuses. There's no excuse on how black men are treated in this country. Let alone from the media, let alone from everyone else. We need to talk about that. If you want to come up, somebody wanted to come up. Okay. Oh, she'll come up. Go ahead. Coconut water, keep me hydrated. We have to be thank you. See, all those people had a whole bunch to say in my comments, and I invited them to come up to the live. Okay. But I want you to really understand. I want you to really understand. I don't know what happened with this, but I want you to really understand. Yes, black women have had a tendency to believe that they're better than their black men. Mainly, one reason why is because of their education. Let me say that again. Black women have had this thing that it is their education that made them better than their men. They look at their men as second-class citizens. They do not look at them as equal or even over them. And so what has happened is we have this conversation. They got mad at the Latin woman. Let me get this back up. They got mad at the Latin woman because she said what she said. Thing. This is what I really want. This is what I want to say. A lot of times. Okay, thank you. There you go. Come on up. You were one of the ones. Come on, Chef Goody Two Shoes. Come on up, baby. You were one of the ones who was saying you was. Come on up. Come on up. You got the invite. Come on up. Then you come on up. You was one of the ones who were deflecting, and you did not want to address the real issue. And this is the biggest thing I want to hear. I don't know the women who do that. Really? It's like we don't see that. Come on. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, so yes. Yes. And this is the thing. I'm gonna give a solution. Come on up. We can talk. Come on up. Come on. I said it multiple times in that post. I said this one thing. It's about how black women treat black men. It wasn't about anything. You don't know black women who don't do it without. You don't know women who don't do it without a call. Oh my God. It shouldn't even be a cause. The thing of it is, before the start of it is, there's no reverence, there's no respect, there's no honor for black men at all. I don't know what Instagram is doing. There's no reverence, there's no honor. Only time you honor if he take you out to eat. If he does nice things, then I'll do it. But this is the sad part about it. A lot of people. This is the sad part about it. I don't know what's up with this. It's slowing my feed down, and it keeps giving me. I sent you a request, but it won't let me accept it. I don't know why. So this is the thing. I'm glad you said that. I'm not honoring someone who isn't honoring me. Why would you, as a woman, why would you choose a man who doesn't honor you? And why would a man choose you if you don't honor him? We're making a conditional. The thing of it is, this is the part I think a lot of people would miss. It's a choice. We all have a choice in who we deal with and how we deal with it. If we don't do that, we can't get mad with the outcome and what takes place. Now back to what I'm saying is, yes, there are some black women who treat their black men like kings. Then there are some black women who treat their black men like slaves. I don't know why I won't unable to join. I don't know why you're unable to join. Men do what they need to do to get. And you are exactly right. And women do exactly what they need to do to get what they want them. Yes, we cannot deny that. But we cannot fight the fact. I don't know why this is doing this. I almost want to switch to my other phone. And it only happened as soon as I was going to do this live. This is the point. The point of the post is that a lot of men are tired of the treatment that they're getting from black women. Just plain and simple. Y'all think that y'all done made some gravy and that y'all cooking, and it ain't cooking. See, this is the thing. A lot of women do not know what men really want and what they really need. And they don't know how to honor them, and they don't know how to respect them, and they do not revere them. And men think they are good and high value, but they're not. See, you're flipping it. The conversation is how Black women treat Black men. This is the thing. You're gonna always, that's a deflection. It's about how Black women treat. Can you tell me in here, Chef Goody Two Shoes, how do you treat a how do you treat a man? How do you treat a man? How do you treat a good man? Yeah, I know. I don't know what's up with Instagram. It's like they froze I don't know what's up my account then. How do you treat a man? Don't say if he does this. How do you treat him? Not because he did something for you. No, how do you treat a man? How do you treat a man? Because women want the same conditions. He has to come in there like, well, how do you treat a man? This is where we